drought last spring, coming back from a 3-1 hole in the NBA Finals to upend Golden State. So, yeah, they had a pretty good run last year, but I mean, I think I kind of get what he means here. I mean, I know now that I'm reading this, he could be talking about maybe we need some more bench players, but he did say we need a playmaker, so I guess that's not right. On Tuesday, James tried to tamp down any notion of infighting while simultaneously putting the pressure on the front office. I'm not mad or upset at management because Griffin and staff have done a great job, but I feel we still need to improve in order to repeat, he tweeted before adding, if that's what we want to do. That, to me, is a warning call, especially that last part, if that's what we want to do. I mean, to me, that is pretty much a sarcastic way of saying there are some people in this Cavaliers building here that aren't really too committed to be repeating. I don't know who that is, but what that message tells me is when he sarcastically says, yeah, I mean, if they want to repeat, like, that's not a very good sign. Anyway, yeah. Timofey Mozgov and Matthew Dellavedova weren't retained during free agency. Yeah, I think those were two big losses. Every team needs some solid rim protection. Matthew Dellavedova pretty much, along with LeBron 2 years ago, carried the Cavs through the finals barely. Well, they lost, but still was pretty impressive. Yeah, Mo Williams is gone after falling out of management, and free agent signing Chris Anderson is out for the season with the ACL injury. I mean, they certainly have a pretty bad injury. Yeah, they're just, they got also former Nick J.R. Smith, and Chris Anderson out as well. Yeah, so that's definitely a big blow because those are the guys they won with last year, and it's just taking them a little bit of time to fill in. I mean, I wouldn't be freaking out about this too much. The season's definitely not over, but this is the big question: can they fit in? Can Kyle Korver, can Kay Felder, can DeAndre Liggins fit in? Those two young guards, Felder and Liggins, I mean, they just have not been proven ready yet to fill those significant roles. We just have not seen that come out of these two guys yet. It's going to be something I think they need to see if they want to continue. Here's what he continued to say in his media rant. He said, quote, "I'm not singling out anyone. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, we won the title, but bleep, F word. You know what? Let's see if we can do something. We need a fucking playmaker. I'm not saying you can just go find one, like go outside and see trees. I didn't say that. Like, I mean, you got a playmaker. You got two of them already. Chill."
Why stop? I think we all know what roses smell like. Amp Energy Drink from Mountain Dew. Try it today. Amstel Light could be the world's best tasting beer. Open minds, open Amstels, brewed with all natural ingredients. Hey, if life were perfect, magazines would never smell like perfume, dogs would walk themselves, and Loungeable would really come in handy. Well, look at the bright side. At least there's Amstel Light. It only has 95 calories, but you still get real imported taste. You don't give up a thing. Who says nothing's perfect? What about Amstel Light? Introducing Arby's new Ultimate Angus Philly. Thinly sliced premium Angus beef, oven roasted and piled high with hot melted Swiss. It could be the best Philly outside Philly. Arby's. We have the meats. Let me tell you about the Arnold's bread man. Lots of years ago, when I was just a little kid, he'd make deliveries to our house every day, just like the milkman and the iceman. I remember this to this day. Those special tiny loaves he carried and the big smile on his face when he gave me one. Now I know the Arnold's bread man doesn't deliver anymore, but every day I still see a variety of Arnold's breads on the grocer shelves, so I know he's still around. Come with me and discover a icy new world of refreshment. New Aspen is here, chillingly crisp and clear, different from any soft drink ever. Only Aspen has a tantalizing snap of apple. Aspen's different from lemon or lime. It's gotta be one of the best soft drinks in invention.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show today. Thank you so much for joining us. We are live, and today, we have big news coming out from Ben Roethlisberger. He said he ain't committing to the 2017 season. No one really saw that coming. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting. While Tom Brady, Drew Brees, and many other aging quarterbacks insist they'll play several more years, Ben Roethlisberger is taking a different route when asked about his future. The 34-year-old spoke cryptically about his retirement when asked by 93.7 the fans. 93.7 the fan, probably some local radio station in Pittsburgh. The Cookin' Pony Show. No, it's not a rodeo. It is a sports radio show, just like this one, with a much less respectable name. He said, quote, "I'm going to take this offseason to evaluate, to consider all options, to consider health and family and things like that, and just take some time away to evaluate next season, if there is going to be a next season." Whoa. That is going to be pretty interesting. So, yeah, when pushed further about whether he'd play next season, Big Ben reiterated his let's wait and see approach. I'm going to take some time to evaluate with my family and just do a lot of praying and make sure it's the right thing for me and my family. Roethlisberger's comments will be largely met with scoffing and allegations of quarterback building the drama, as he is wont to do with the injuries during the season. While it would be a shock if he walks away this year, he'd hardly be the first to leave the NFL with plenty left in the tank. I just don't think, that's, really. You're leaving now? That just does not make, I just don't get how these rumors get out. If Mike Tomlin, if Mike Tomlin didn't know about this beforehand, didn't know he was going to say this, then Mike Tomlin needs to do some cranking down. He needs to get control of that organization, because if their star quarterback is going to retire, they would be listless without Ben Roethlisberger. Let's be real. If Mike Tomlin found out that his quarterback may be leaving, very unlikely, but may be leaving the Steelers through the Cookin' Pony Show, rodeo here, that is a big problem. Yeah, so Mike Tomlin said Tuesday he hasn't met with Big Ben yet, but isn't alarmed by the comment, so maybe he did find out through the Cookin' Pony Show. He said he isn't alarmed by the comment. He said it, so you take it seriously, the Steelers coach says, and I'm sure he's going to reconsider. I'm sure he's going to think about it. I'm sure he's going to take it into account. But, let's be honest, it would be pretty bad if the Steelers lost Ben Roethlisberger. It would be because they'd have to start all over again. Who are you going to put in there? Landry Jones? And also for a big guy. I got to be honest here. He's had a lot of injuries. Yeah, if the Big Ben did retire, it will be a massive blow to the Steelers, who haven't failed to cultivate a capable backup for years. Landry Jones is set to be a free agent, spent the year as the backup with Zach Mettenberger. Really feel reassured about him as the third stringer. Neither QB is capable of keeping the Steelers in the championship hunt. There's no doubt about that. The prospect of Big Ben walking away anytime soon is likely to scare the wits out of any Steelers fan. There's definitely no doubt about it. Because right now the Steelers need to change it up. Because they have diva wide receiver Antonio Brown saying stupid things and doing stupid things, and Facebook Live, just getting into trouble and just doing some pretty pointless things that are just not good for the team. And then you got Big Ben going on the Cookin' Pony Show and saying that, I'm thinking about it. I might leave the Steelers. I don't know. I'm not so sure. It'll be a wait-and-see. No, that is not okay. You can't have that on a team. What? That ain't going to work. That should not and cannot work for any team. They need to get back to that football brand all the time, not the self-promotion business. So here's what Tomlin said. Obviously, I'm hopeful he returns. Oh, you're more than hopeful. I got news for you. You are way more than hopeful. His return, obviously, and his return, obviously, and the potential for his return or not returning will weigh heavily in our planning. But I'm alarmed or I'm not alarmed or surprised by the thought process. That's life. He's a significant component, but the most significant component of what it is that we do. At least he noticed it, and will plan and react accordingly. You're damn right it is. Whew. It would be bad, bad, bad if the Steelers lost. Big Ben. I just do not see that happening in any shape or form possible. All right, so yeah, Big Ben is coming off a fantastic performance in the AFC Championship game. Let down repeatedly by his secondary weapons for a quarterback that sustained multiple severe injuries during his career. However, he could decide getting banged around by the likes of Terrell Suggs is no longer worth it. I mean, to me, that I gotta be honest, that does make sense, because that is just the just not so sure that very unsure that is going to be serious. I mean, so here's what some of you guys are saying on this. I mean, no one here in the comment section is buying it. Sonny says, with the money he's going to make, he'll play. Yeah, it's probably a good point. I mean, I'm sure he makes, I don't know his exact salary. Yeah, but I mean, John brings up a pretty good point here. With the money he's already made, he doesn't have to play. It could be spun both ways. Yeah, but yeah, Sonny gets you don't want to leave another $40 million on the table there. Yeah, and then so Donald goes, not Donald Trump, see you in training camp, drama queen. Yeah, no, that's bad. Whether Big Ben is playing games or not with his comments, if I'm the Steelers, I'm thinking the QB with that first or second round pick just in case. You can't hold your team hostage with this. I'll weigh my options this offseason, whether to retire or continue playing. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's go back here. Glenn, whether Big Ben is playing games or not with his comments, if I'm the Steelers, I'm thinking the QB with that first or second round pick just in case. Can't hold the team hostage with this. I mean, actually, I thought he was saying trade your team for. That didn't make any sense. I thought he was saying trade Big Ben for a first or second round pick. I was like, you're serious? Just because he muttered something to the Cook and Pony show in offensive during the offseason, a few days after a tough loss, you're gonna be all like, I give up. I mean, really, Ben Roethlisberger's gonna stay.
Why stop? I think we all know what roses smell like. Amp Energy Drink from Mountain Dew. Try it today. Amstel Light could be the world's best tasting beer. Open minds, open Amstels, brewed with all natural ingredients. Hey, if life were perfect, magazines would never smell like perfume, dogs would walk themselves, and Loungeable would really come in handy. Well, look at the bright side. At least there's Amstel Light. It only has 95 calories, but you still get real imported taste. You don't give up a thing. Who says nothing's perfect? What about Amstel Light? Introducing Arby's new Ultimate Angus Philly. Thinly sliced premium Angus beef, oven roasted and piled high with hot melted Swiss. It could be the best Philly outside Philly. Arby's. We have the meats. Let me tell you about the Arnold's bread man. Lots of years ago, when I was just a little kid, he'd make deliveries to our house every day, just like the milkman and the iceman. I remember this to this day. Those special tiny loaves he carried and the big smile on his face when he gave me one. Now I know the Arnold's bread man doesn't deliver anymore, but every day I still see a variety of Arnold's breads on the grocer shelves, so I know he's still around. Come with me and discover a icy new world of refreshment. New Aspen is here, chillingly crisp and clear, different from any soft drink ever. Only Aspen has a tantalizing snap of apple. Aspen's different from lemon or lime. It's gotta be one of the best soft drinks